out, prophesied the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America, in deep, deep cow manure right now. Because this place has been found out, all right? A lot more people are waking up to the fact that this place is Babylon the Great, all right? So we come in out here to wake up our people, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, people on the sign, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indian, the speckled bird, to wake you up, get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order. The ordinances of this Bible. All right, first and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutation to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hope of the elect, tabernacle of David, the Aquat that are listening, learn and being a pillar of rest. 144,000 or 1/3 the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. All right. So, more of the same. Everything is on the horizon. Jacob's trouble, famine of the word, World War III. Everything is coalescing. Everything is happening simultaneously. All right? And what are we to do? Hey, we're supposed to enjoy the show. All right? If you've done your work, if you have prepared yourself like a spiritual prepper, you should be good. All right? There's too much, there's a wealth of information, okay, in them scriptures that you should be built up and ready, all right, by now. Let's start at the top. You know, if the Spirit calls for that milk, we bring that milk. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. You can always start there. I remember coming out the first few times, like, what are you going to start with, right? So let's get Isaiah, then we'll get Amos, right? Isaiah 33. And that's the Spirit, you know. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And that's jam-packed, right? That's jam-packed with instruction and information. Here's the way out, if you will. There's a way out of here. What's coming? The end. The cataclysmic end. What is our goal? Salvation through redemption, through repentance. Okay? All these re's, re. Okay? What is the message? The message is salvation through repentance. There it is. Okay? Now, salvation from what? Well, here comes the cataclysmic end. All right? When you understand the cataclysmic end that befalls us as we speak, okay? The Palestinians in Gaza, they're going through a cataclysmic end right now. It's called genocide. So, trade places right now with a Palestinian from Gaza, right? And what's going through your head? Well, you're starving. You want water. The people around you are dying. And it's a dismal situation, right? It's a dismal situation. And you know what? There's a couple of Jakes in there, right, that are living through that chaos. that may have this. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. There's a couple of Jakes in the spirit. I'm speaking through the spirit. In that turmoil, in that war, in that chaos, in that impending doom, there's a couple of Jakes in there that have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. What are they doing? They're enduring till the end. Okay? Now, put yourself in that situation that's going on today, right? And think to yourself, what would I be doing in that situation? Well, you'd be doing this. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability that they're stable. People are dying, famine, getting starved out, getting bombed and strafed, people dying all around them. And there's angels guiding them. Get in here, get in this tunnel. Here's some morsels. Okay? That's going on right now. And you have to consider that. It'll be going on in your neck of the woods very soon, but understand that people are going through that right now. Okay? Shalom. In the Ukraine right now, hey, people are scared. In Israel, in northern Israel, people are like this. We gotta leave the house. This house that we stole and we killed all these people to steal it. We gotta leave right now because they finna start bombing. Right? These are the situations that people are living in right now. Okay? So are you. You don't know. You think you're safe here in Babylon the Great. You think you're cool. You're not. Okay? And they're telling you that you're not. You got Klaus Schwab come on the TV and say, hey, nigga, we finna throw it all at you. Right there in America. Okay? We got 29 fucking pestilences and plagues. We're gonna throw them all at you at the same time. We're gonna lock your ass down. We're gonna send out the goon squad. We're gonna knock on the door, nigga, and run up on you because you haven't taken one of these. We're gonna throw everything at you at the same time. And we got Venezuelan troops. We got Chinese troops right there in America. So you think you're cool right now because you're not in Palestine. You're not cool. And at any moment, it'll be like living in Palestine. Lockdowns, bombs, niggas from different countries fighting right next to you. In your city, locking you down. You can't go here, you can't go there. But here come mortar shells. And that's in the scriptures. They shall waste a portion of the Assyrians in the land of the Assyrians. Okay? So the time that we're in, here's how you get through this time. Just because it's not Ukraine here now, just because it's not West Bank here now, or Gaza right now, okay? They're preparing for it, all right? Aurora, Colorado was taken over, right? Aurora, Colorado is being taken over by Venezuela right now. San Antonio, Texas is being overrun right now by whoever's down there overrunning them. And you can't put that together. One or two cyber attacks, he shut down some water, he shut down some electricity. Then what? And they're working on that right now. They're trying to blow them transformers. We're going to take down the whole East Coast at the same time. You're saying shit like that right now. You think they're not going to accomplish it? And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. We fear the Most High. We're ready. We're ready. Okay? Those men with 100% truth, they're ready. Okay? And the Most High is moving, putting people to death, people being judged right now. And yours is coming. Your specific personal judgment, right, is coming. And if you don't understand the dynamics of this thing, like, for example, well, I got to get judgment, and you know, pre-tribulation, rapture, no. Nigga, you got to go through the whole thing, okay? So what are the things that you got to know? All right? You got to have your fundamentals, knowledge and wisdom. What is the knowledge and wisdom that you need that is going to get you through what is about to befall you? All right? Well, it always helps to know that the Most High is not going to put more on you than you can handle. These are the fundamentals, all right? These are things that you can believe in to give you hope and keep your faith strong to get through that. That's the wisdom and knowledge that you need, right? Because you're about to be tested. What do you need? Your pacifier? You need your blankie? I didn't say blinky. I said your blanket. Like Linus, nigga. You need the things that are going to comfort you. You need this Bible. It's called Comforter. You need to go to it, open it up, and say, wisdom and knowledge are going to get me. Well, what wisdom and knowledge? Well, these things that I learned. Agree with your adversary quickly. There are things that you should have, like a Swiss Army knife. You got to pull out the Swiss Army knife, and there's the toothpick. There's the tweezers. That's the wisdom and knowledge to get you through your test. You got your own test coming. Okay? Even while being protected by the angels. Even while being fed and watered and being in a safe place, you're still going to be tested. Okay? What does that look like? What does your test look like? Well, the Most High is going to put hell on you all the way till you're like this. You're ready to break, right to the breaking point. You know what? It helps to know that that's what's going on. Oh, well, what's going on? Well, there's all these alligators ready to eat my ass up. Why are they stopping right now? You got to understand these things, okay? Is how you get through this. You got to endure to the end. It's lucky. We're just going to go where the Spirit takes us. Matthew 24 is a way station for the times that we're in. But it's Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. What is our goal? Salvation through repentance. What is salvation? To be saved from the destruction of Esau's world that we're going to be engulfed in, and there's only one way out. So it behooves you to know what is the mission? To make it on a spaceship, to be abducted by aliens. Come on now. We're crazy out here. Look, we're crazy. But this is the way out. This is the knowledge to get the hell up out of here unscathed, but barely making it. Okay, what do we get? Wisdom and knowledge. So lucky. Endure until the end, right? Let's get the end. It's lucky. Let's get quick. Matthew 24:13 again. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So they're setting up a scenario here. Okay, what are we trying to do? We're trying to be saved. The same shall be saved. Read that again. You hear that? But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. There's that. This is our heart's desire. So what do we got to do to be saved? Got to endure until the end. All right. You got to withstand all the fiery darts of the devil and all the tests of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You're being tested. Here comes the devil. You're being tested. What test? Well, the Most High can send some demons after you, right? And put hell on you. That's the test. Right up to where you can almost not take it anymore. Right to your fucking threshold, right, of dying, maybe. What did he do to Job? He jacked Job's ass up. Okay? Revelation 11 and 12. This is where we're trying to get. Okay? This is what we're trying to achieve. All right? The wisdom and knowledge will get you there. All right? Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Okay? What does it mean that their enemies beheld them? Hey, you can be fighting with your damn enemy, right? All the way up until the point where you get beamed up. They're gonna be like, where's the nigga, you floating? So, how are you floating? You can be surrounded by a bunch of a clan. You're just gonna start going up, right? They're gonna shoot. It's gonna go through you. All right. In other words, right? What do you mean endure until the end? That means that thing, your test, your turmoil, right? Your test is not going to be Disneyland and bunnies. It's going to be the opposite of that. All right? And it's going to pursue you all the way up until the end. And you have to endure that. Right? All the way. What are your enemies doing watching you in astonishment as you're being lifted, saved? Okay? What does that mean? That means that they was trying to get you. They were pursuing you all the way to the end. Okay? And how bad is it going to be? Lucky. I don't know this. I have to look it up. First Corinthians 1 and 8. 2 Corinthians 1 and 8. Slock it, bear with me. 2 Corinthians 1 and 8. These are the things that you got to know. These are the things that are comforting. All right? Because you need some comfort. You're going to need some comfort out there in the wild, motherfucker, with lions chasing you and shit. The day of the Lord. You're going to escape a lion, go walk in the house, put your hand on the wall, and get bit by a serpent. I'm paraphrasing. What was on the First and 2 Corinthians 1 and 8. So it's good to know these things. 2 Corinthians 1 and 8. It's lucky. Corinthians 10 and 13. Slide. Book of 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Okay? This is very, very important information, okay, to have. Because here's what it's saying. Man the fuck up, take it on the chin, and you're going to be all right. Okay? Most High ain't going to just, destroy you. Not when you've done His will. Not when you've done the things that are pleasing to the Most High. Only a dummy don't understand that doing the things that are pleasing to the Most High is a good thing. Only a dummy needs that to be explained to his head. So here you are, right? What is before you? Your very own personal test. What does that mean? That the Most High will not tempt you above that which you are able, and then make a way to escape. That means that everybody's got their own personalized test. Temptation, if you will. You ever heard of the temptation of Christ? Right? Well, nigga, there's the example. There's the example right there. The hell do you think you gotta do? Skip your way onto a chariot? No. No, nigga. All right? Basically, you gotta be put to death. Right? If you're a prophet, you've done it, most likely, you've done it, you've got some experience in that area. You might get hung upside down. There's many things, right, that we're experts in. All right? You gotta man the fuck up, get your fingers chopped off and tortured real good, and then hung on a damn cross, right? Because that's the example. And you gotta be about it. But, right, see, and I mean, some of us, right, may be stronger than others. Some of us may be weaker than others. But you're going to be tested right up to your limit. That's what's being said. Understand that, all right? Understand you're about to be tested to your limit. These are the things we need to know, right? Think it not strange that you're about to go through some hell, right? And tested to your limit. You got to understand that going in. Amos 9 and 8. Why am I going to Amos 9 and 8? Because when we started out, right, scared to come out, here's what's going on. And it's twofold, all right? Amos 9 and 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth. All right, so we're in the middle of that. That applies to Israel, you wicked, sinful kingdom, right? And it applies to Babylon the Great, all right? And we're in the middle of that, and it's going down simultaneously, all right? This place is being filled up with men as with caterpillars. So the troops are here, right? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom. The angels are here. Are they not? The angels are showing themselves and showing up at camp, football games, in the air flying, taunting. The chariots are everywhere, right? They're here. They're watching. They see everything right. Okay? We're the eyes of the Lord. We're watching. We're the watchers. Okay? Stand at your post. Measure thou the time diligently in itself. We're watching. We're those angels. We're giving out this message. We're the messengers. We're the watchers. We're the eyes of the Lord. We're the angels that fell from their first estate or left our first estate, right? And here we are on this undercover mission in these meat suits, and we're almost done with it as they fall apart. It's all good. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. Babylon the Great, we call it out every time we come out here. Right? What's he going to do with the sinful kingdom? And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Here we are. These are the things that we learned when we came in. This is the first scripture that I would go to. See, my story is a little different than other brothers. Other brothers go to the camp, they stand on this side, they, do about 6 months to a couple of years, and then they're on this side of the camp. It didn't happen that way for me. For me, I'm watching the videos in 07, 08. Then it was like, you got to get your ass out there and start a camp. And I'm like, got to do what? Got to get out there and start it there. Get your ass out there. So you go out. And you're like, what the hell? What do you do? All right? Well, you get out there and you're scared. You lift up your voice. And you say, bring it out! Bring it out! Con! Right? So you go straight to Amos. Amos 8 and 11. It's lucky. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth, saving. There's that word, saving. Talking about the destruction, right? And where's the balance? Saving that I will not destroy. So lucky. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay? All right. These are the things that you have to know. Right? What is our goal? To be abducted by aliens. I say that all the time because who are the aliens? The aliens are the angels. All right? Who's in those UFOs, the spaceships? Those are the angels. And the Father and the Son and some demons. Right? Most High got control of the demons too. So you just got to understand what's going on. When you understand what's going on, there's nothing to be afraid of. A demon is only doing his job, right? Like your wife or your woman. She's only doing her job. She's driving you up the wall. She's complaining, right? She's getting under your skin. She's thinking for you. She thinks she's smarter than you. So she tries to lead you by saying things, right? You got to sit there and endure till the end. You got to endure your woman, who is Satan, right? And your adversary. You have to endure her to the end and not put her away. All right? So there's a whole lot going on, all right? Job 9:24. Why? I don't know. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, Where and who is he? Well, that's saying a couple of things. Who are the judges? We're the judges. We're establishing the rule, right? We're establishing justice in the game, right? We're the judges. And you'll find that out. You'll find that out soon enough, that what we've been saying the whole time is the gospel truth. All right? But the point being made is who's running shit right now? This devil is. Well, who's in control of everything? This devil is. Well, what is this devil trying to do? He's coming after you, Jay. It's time. All right? What does it mean, and their enemies be held? Because they come in to exterminate you. The jig is up. You're pointing out this truth on his internet. And what are you saying? He's saying that he's a counterfeit. This dude's a counterfeit. He's mad. He's got to get you up out of there. So when you barely make it, right? When you barely make it on the ship and you're breathing hard, is because he was pursuing you. All right? What do you think it means being even as pilgrims? See, these are the things that you need to be constantly thinking. Second Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. You're on the battlefield, Jake. And in those evils, in those bad times, what bad times? Jacob's trouble, which there's a couple of months left in this year. How many? Let's see, September, October, November, December. There's 4 months left in the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. You got to be ready. You got to know when this devil's coming to knock on the door. And you got to be the fuck up out of it. You got to be listening. And you shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way of it. Hey, this is the way. And now is the time. Get the hell up out of there. Okay? That's what it's coming down to. And you got to be ready. You got to, is this the word? Is it time to go? Duck out the back with your little bag. 2 hours later, they're knocking on the door. You're gone. Okay? This is the mindset that you got to put yourself in. All right? That's knowledge, the knowledge and wisdom and knowledge that is going to sustain you. Right? It's going to make you stable in these times, right? Never trust your enemy, right? This is, hey, okay? Hey, don't understand. These people are in their bunkers right now. You know, Ben-Gvir, all right? Netanyahu, Benny Gantz, even though he quit, that nigga's in a bunker right now. Why? Because it's going down. I heard this. I forgot where I heard it, but I watch these little war snippets all the time for the World War III Daily Update. And I heard that in one of these bombardments from Hezbollah, they said, oh, well, they're using Katyusha, which is the lowest form of rocket, right? Or missiles, barely a missile. It's more like an Estes or a Century rocket, model rocket, right? But they said that it might not have been a Katyusha itself, a Shaheed, it might have been a Shaheed or whatever, but a bunch of them, low budget rockets, apparently with, they're able to be guided at some level, because it said that in one of the targets there was a bunch of those little rockets that actually hit, right? The rockets don't do a whole lot because they're not that powerful, but a bunch of them were on one particular target. What does this mean? Number one, it means that Iron Dome ain't working. Number two, it means if they wanted to completely destroy that target, all they had to do was use a higher grade weapon. But all of them hit the mark as the point. So the Iron Dome don't work. Really, when you hear shit like that, an analyst, anybody that understands warfare slightly, right, would think this. They were sending a message. Look, nigga, we can take you out whenever we want to. We didn't. And they did that last time too. Well, we sent 300 missiles and we told you all about it. They're coming. Here they come. Our weakest shit, right? We're sending a message. That's what they did in the first strike. Remember that 3 months ago? Well, this time, you get that same message. Well, 8 rockets, right, hit their mark, but they were so weak that they just started a little fire. They didn't blow every fucking thing up like they could have with one good missile. Nigga, we hit you with 8 M80s, firecrackers, right? If we wanted to, right? In other words, we're trying not to start a nuclear war here, so we just kind of pecking at you, nigga, but we can get you if we wanted to. That's what's being said. Okay? Let you know, right? Hey, this sword is furbished. This devil, he's got his sword. He's ready. And you know, hey, we are about to see. If you niggas think you're safe, they got troops here, right? Undercovers. They're gonna put that uniform on, and then they're gonna draw that fucking that big old door is gonna roll up. Nigga, them robots are gonna march in like this. So the robots are gonna come out. This nigga's sword is furbished. He's ready. And we're about to see some crazy, crazy, crazy shit jump off very soon. And you gotta be ready for everything. Okay? The Most High is gonna, if this devil is gonna open up his arsenal and show you shit he's been working on, what you think the Most High is gonna do? Be outdone? What is this whole thing about? Right? What is World War III about? Well, it's about an ambush. Right back to war. Of course, war is about, war. But the Most High, right, with Pharaoh, what we're about to watch right now has already happened, right, in a different fashion. Okay? It happened in ancient Egypt. If you want to know what is about to happen, the model for what we're going through right now already happened in ancient Egypt. What happened? The Most High set Pharaoh up, number one. Why? So he could take him down and show his power. Okay? So years and years and years go into building up Egypt. Here's all this gold from all over the world. Here's all of these riches, now you're the most powerful. You got all of these chariots, and you got weapons. You got the newest technology. You got the best shit, right? You got ICBMs. You got Space Force. You got now this is ancient Egypt. The equivalent to ancient Egypt right now is spiritual Egypt, right? So, but we're talking about America in ancient terms. So you got these chariots, nigga, you got 8 spokes on each chariot, which is new technology. This is the newest fucking fastest chariot. You got battering rams, you got catapults, right? Which is all the newest technology of today. right? Where'd you get it? The Most High made sure you had it so that you would be able to fight a fair fight with the Most High. Because that's what you're doing. You're going to war with the Most High. These words, these are very famous words. And God hardened Pharaoh's heart. What does that mean? Well, the Most High knows that a nigga is not stupid enough to go heads up with the Most High. So I got to help you out a little bit and put a little mind control on you. Harden Pharaoh's heart. Well, first, your heart is the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. Okay? Hardened Pharaoh's heart. Controlled Pharaoh's mind. Okay? Mind control. This nigga's not, Pharaoh is not, nigga, I'm not stupid. A couple of times he was in his right mind, right? After he got his ass whooped a couple of times, he dropped his head. He's like, I can't beat God. I can't beat God. Hardened his heart. Said, stand up. You're not weak like that. Put your dukes up. And Pharaoh got right back out in the ring, laced his gloves back up, put the tape back on, and went at it again and got knocked the foot. So here's what's going on. The Most High hates Babylon the Great above a lot of things. Okay? Right up there with Esau. Okay? And Most High likes an epic. Like Cecil B. DeMille's The Ten Commandments was an epic, right? Well, the Most High likes an epic. The Most High, he laughs. He goes, okay, yeah. Just wait till round two, like Bill Gates and Melinda, right? Wait till round two. This is round two, okay? And Babylon the Great now represents Egypt, ancient Egypt. What? Going heads up with the Most High. But not just Babylon the Great, but the whole world, really. Because when the Most High in Joel 2, Joel 3 and 2 says, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? So who is the Most High fight with? The armies of the world. Okay? Let's get it. Book of Revelation, chapter 19. Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies. Read it again. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So, the Most High and his army, starting with his son and the angels, right, are going to war with who? The armies of the world, the kings of the world and their armies. Okay? So the kings of the world and their army represents ancient Egypt fighting against the Most High, who set ancient Egypt up to fight against him in the first place. Why? So the Most High can show his authority, his power, right? It helps to understand what the hell is going on. Why is all this going on? The Most High is ready for you to know his name again. That's what this whole thing is about. All right, you finna know. You don't know now, but you're about to know the Most High, starting with his name and his anger and his fury. Let's see if I can suss this out. Just read it straight out. This is Romans 9:17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So the Most High wants you to know his name again. Okay? That's what all this business is about. What's all this war business and all of this killing and, well, got to get your attention so that when you hear my name, you understand what the fuck is going on. The only, you hard-headed, peon, puny humans, the only thing you understand is when I start putting you all to death. Right? So I set up a war, kind of like I did with Pharaoh in ancient Egypt. Right? So this war is to get everybody's attention. Right? The Most High set up Babylon the Great, furbished a bunch of weapons, ICBMs. Okay, here's all of this shit. So I can just lay you fucking flat and then you're gonna know. Then you'll know better, right? And I'm putting it in a nutshell. It's a lot more extravagant than that. This is the epic of all epics. Is this thing, these prophecies coming to pass is the epic of all epics. But here's the point again. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose. Let me read up a little bit. See, Pharaoh, let me try to put it this way. Pharaoh ain't done a damn thing on his own. Esau ain't done shit. Esau is the basest of all men. The Most High puffed him up in his heart to make him believe that you're somebody. You're really not, but you really think you are. Right? That's why it's gonna hurt. When you go down, it's gonna hurt real bad. Because you really ain't got no power. You drunk on power, right? You think you're above Jake. You're not. You're just a bitch ass nigga who we started with. This is why you have to understand the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This nigga didn't earn it. He's not strong enough to take it. And all of that shit. You're not smart enough. No, it was given unto you. And now it's time for you to cough it back up. All the riches, you gotta cough it up. It don't belong to you, right? It was just your turn. Like that old stank ass bitch, that whore of the neighborhood. Look, don't belong to you, nigga. It was just your turn. Okay? All right, so you ain't done, you're nobody. You're like Pharaoh, right? And your heart was hardened. You got puffed up. The Most High mind control. Here it is. You think you running shit with MK Ultra. Nigga, this is MK Supreme. Okay, you're not running a damn thing. It was given to you, right? Most I made it look like you were strong enough to take it, and now you're all puffed up. You're the most proud, about to go down. And you're gonna go down kicking and screaming like a little bitch. And we gotta endure all of it, right? Like the men that we are. That's what the hell is going on out here. All right? So get ready to traverse the labyrinth, right? Because that's what this is, all right? Be ye even as pilgrims upon the earth. We got to go on a little, little rat race, if you will. A little maze, a little rat's maze, okay? You're going to be hidden, right? It's going to be scary, but you gotta, get your ration, get your little back in the day, they had a little knapsack, a little scarf from the head, and you get a stick, and you wrap your shit up in it, And then you set out, right? And then you make it to the other side. Okay? With what is it? Water on one side and fire on the other. Okay, you have to set up an adventure in your head. See if I can find this. Lucky, bear with me. Book of 2nd Ezra 7 and 7, right? And this is likened unto, okay, we're standing here today, right? Again, what is your goal? To wind up on a chariot. Okay, so you gotta have a little plan in your head, right, of what it might look like or what it might feel like to be in this situation. Hey, you're in it, you better wake the hell up. 2nd Ezra 7 and 7. Start at 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. This is talking about the kingdom. How do you get to the kingdom? How do you make it? Right? How do you get on that chariot? The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Okay? So this is that rat maze. This is that labyrinth, right? It's called the straight gate. But hey, you might have to hit some turns and some bumps and some enduros. You know what an enduro, a berm, nigga. Okay? Because man, how do you get there? Well, wisdom and knowledge is how you get there. A lot of people ain't gonna make it, right? Why? Because they didn't have that 100% truth, right? What is being said right now? What are the things that are gonna get you through this comforter? Hey, being uncomfortable, what's gonna make you take that sea hit? Being uncomfortable, okay? I give up. Where's the line at? You're just gonna go jump in the line. No, being uncomfortable, right? With that knapsack and that stick. Right now I'm cold. You're gonna be cold. But you're not gonna die of hypothermia. Why? Because the Most High is gonna take you right up to sea. These are the things that you gotta know, right? So you don't bitch up. You gotta hang in there. I'm freezing, I'm gonna freeze to death. No, the Most High is gonna almost freeze you to death. You gotta think above and beyond. You gotta trust in the Most High with all your heart and lean not unto your own. Well, if I go out there, I'm gonna die. No, you're not. You're gonna come close to dying. Because the Most High got you. There's a group of motherfuckers. Oh, don't go out there. You'll surely die. Oh, no. Because I have faith in Yahweh Shemel. I'm different than you. What is that? That's the wisdom and knowledge that's going to get, that's going to keep you stable. You have to think above the shit that you learned in this world. It's over now. Those rules don't apply no more. Right? I'm not black no more. I'm an Israelite. That ain't facts no more. What's facts right now is you niggas just opened up a garage full of goddamn robots with guns on them, and the Most High is gonna trump that. That's reality now. And to know that that's what's coming, going in, that is the stability. Oh, a couple of robots over here. What's the Most High doing? You like this, got the popcorn? Because you understand what the hell is going on. Well, nigga, I woke up and I was in a Terminator movie. Yep. What you got to do in a Terminator? You got to run, nigga, for your life. You're going to wake up in a Terminator movie. Oh, Terminator. The Terminator program coming on your mind. How did Billy Mummy, whatever the nigga's name is, how did he get out of that? Right? How did he get out of this situation? What kind of shoes did Reese put on his feet? Right? Nigga got some canvas Jordans, laced them up and got on them. Right? Go back and watch them movies. You're gonna be in that shit. And you can't just nut up and surrender because a little fucking turmoil is coming your way. You gotta know that that's Jacob's trouble, nigga. Jacob's trouble is not gay. Jacob's trouble is here now. What the fuck are you gonna do? Explain your way out of it? No, you better get your heart right. Okay? Here's where we are. Take a look around the world. Nigga, they got 30 plagues. They got shit that I can, Ouroboros or whatever. They got all kind of shit. EEE. They got everything. Monkey, K-pox, nigga, M-pox, B-pox, LGBT pox, 2-pox. Nigga, they got all kind of shit. Right? You can't even keep up with them. You're like, and they can throw any of them. We're going to lock down because of X-pox, nigga. That lockdown. Is anybody going to accept being locked down? What is that going to cause? You got the election, the selection coming up. What is that going to cause? All right, lockdowns. They set this motherfucker on fire at any time. They can throw a match on this tinderbox at any time. And what are you going to do? Are you going to trust in the Lord with all? Are you prepared to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding? That's what's going to get you up out of here. All right? So if your spiritual bank account, see, here's what you got to do. All right? Here's what you should do. Shalom. Here's what you should do. Okay? You should practice. Here's a spiritual tidbit for everybody right now. You should practice this. When trouble arises, right? When something happens, the first thing that should come to your mind is the name of the Lord and Yahweh Shemel. Should be the first. That's how you snap out. First thing, because a nigga will forget me. I'll forget something happened, and you be like, what am I supposed to do? Nigga, you supposed to call on the name of the Lord when a glass breaks. What? Yahweh Shemel. You gotta call on the name. Man, it should be a knee-jerk response. calling on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai immediately, right, should be automatic, and it's not. Something will happen, and you'll be like, damn. And then a whole 15 minutes later, you'll look up and say, I didn't even call on the name of the Lord. And it scares you. That should be the first thing you think, always, but especially in times of trouble, fear, any of those things. The first thing should ever hesitate. It should be a response instantly. And if it's not, then you have to, that means something. You gotta bridge that gap, is what you gotta do. Let no man deceive you. What did Yahweh say? Hey, we're at the end right now. What are the things, right? Let no man deceive you. Never trust thine enemy. Okay? Agree with your adversary quickly. Be even as pilgrims. You'll hear a voice behind you. Try the Spirit, by the Spirit. There's all of these things, right? This is the wisdom and knowledge that will be the stability of your time. How are you going to get through this shit? Or a lion bit him, or a serpent bit him. And the serpent bit him. It's locking there with me. Book of Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Okay, so we got two things. You got Jacob's trouble, which is ongoing turmoil, right? Then you got the day of the Lord, right? So after all of this evil and bad times, right, then you come up on what? The day of the Lord. So shit is going to progressively and more progressively just get worse and worse. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel all of it. because men shall be afraid. Everybody can be afraid of each other. Looking over here, looking over here, you're gonna be looking like, is this dude gonna run up? This guy got a gun. Is he gonna take my water? You're gonna take my food. You're gonna be afraid to leave the house. You're gonna be afraid to go outside. You gotta be armed. Now I gotta go hunt for some food, right? While somebody's hunting you, there's gonna be people out here that are cannibals that are eating human flesh, and they're gonna come after you. The movies, what is that? Walking Dead. Hey, what does that mean? What does zombies mean? What do zombies do? They eat humans, don't they? That's going into some kind. Book of Eli was about. What was it about? It was about cannibals, right? And here's the thing with a cannibal: before they eat you, what do? Whatever cannibals do. They'll play with you for a little while. I'm gonna play with you before we put you on the grill, right? Before we start slicing you up on the grill, we're gonna play around with you for about a week, 2 weeks. You understand? Those are the times that we're coming into. And the only way to endure until the end, right? The only way to have angels protecting you is if you straighten that out right now. You got to straighten that out. How do you do that? You got to repent. Start with repenting. You got to understand you're in danger. Everybody. Oh, well, I've been pretty good. God ain't going to do that to me. Shit. You're about to see Most High's anger. You're about to experience the anger, the fury, right? And the vengeance of the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And you think you got it all worked out and you don't, right? Even the most prepared in the truth, you ain't even ready for what is about to happen. You think you are, and you might fare well. So that's how hard it's going to be in this walk. Right? Again, the Most High knows you. He knows what you're afraid of. He knows what your limitations are. He knows what you can and can't endure. He knows your breaking point. He's going to take you right up to the limit. That's what you got. And to understand this, well, there's nothing you can do. You can't get out of it. It's like Yahushua was like, Lord, can you give me a pass? Something like, no, you have to, hey, man up. You're going to be all right in the end. Hey, when you know these things, when you know the comfort, you can go find the comfort in this. What is the comfort? Well, he's not going to, he's going to whoop that ass, but he's not going to kill me, right? And if he does kill me in this truth, then it's not a bad thing. To know these things are comforting. That's all that's being said. And you know what? You want just a little. You want to be able to comfort yourself, because there ain't going to be none. It's going to be, everything going to be bad. Okay? I could get Matthew 24:21. I could get Jeremiah 37. I could get Daniel 12:1. I could get 2nd Ezra 16 and 70, I believe it is. All right? It's all bad. Okay? How do you endure all bad? Well, hey, sometimes when you do something good, sometimes you got to reach back there and give yourself an old pat on the back. Sometimes You gotta, you know, you're all fucked up and you can't walk anymore because you've been walking forever. Sometimes you gotta reach, bend over, take a break, and massage your own feet, right? Sometimes you gotta build yourself up. Right? Sometimes you have to comfort yourself. You gotta give yourself comfort. Sometimes, and I've been saying this to myself lately, right? I gotta massage myself. I gotta do self-massage, and I have to do stretching. I gotta stretch and massage and heal my own ass, right? I gotta heal myself through massage, right? Spiritual energy, right? My mind, positive thought. You have to save your own ass, okay, so to speak, because nobody's gonna do it for you. Okay? You have to bring your own, he that shall endure till the end. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Hey, you got to save your own ass, man. You got to do the things that are necessary to get through this thing. You got to do it. Nobody, well, I was waiting for a nigga to come and help me out. No. I was waiting for my brother. And your brother is working out his own salvation with fear and trembling. And you're waiting for him now? It's going to be treacherous. And if you ain't right, if you're not receiving them signals, right? Most High's transmitting the signals. Your receiver is not on. What's going to happen to you? You're going to get caught out there. You're going to get caught out there. Now is the time to be going hard. And we got to go hard. We almost up. We at the end of this thing. We at the end of this thing. We got to go hard now. Yeah, now you got to go hard. What is this? 2016. Now it's time to fucking go hard. Okay? Because you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about back 10 years ago when you tried to tell me that shit. Alright? You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know what you're seeing out here. Guess what some of us do? We've been out here long enough, right, to know that things are actually moving. How do you measure the time diligently? Well, where's the mark of the beast at? Where are we at? How close are we at with that? Okay, because that's what's going to determine what happens next in World War III. So when you understand the chronology and how certain prophecies got to come to pass before others, because you've heard these things from being in GMS for years, then when some snot-nosed punk comes up and tries to tell you that you're doing something wrong, so he can get you off balance and try to raise himself, try to exalt himself as some sort of authority, right? Or as some sort of fucking leader that you're not, right? You laugh at that punk kid and you say to yourself, yeah, you're gonna fall out because you ain't got no longevity skills, you ain't got no endurance, you ain't got no patience, and you certainly ain't got no respect for your damn self coming and teaching a man that's been in this thing 8 years, you've been in for 2, but you got it all. You got to be up above him. And that's just another indication that we're at the end of this thing. Now this took place many years ago, but you say to yourself, when shit like that happens, you say to yourself, we must be at the end because these scoffers are here. Right? And you be circumspect and you be long suffering. 10 years later, then what? You find out, clowns. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. Okay, what are the days of trouble? The days of Jacob's trouble. Salakia. Shalom, Mak. Shalom. Yahbashim Yahshabashim Makakadash Barakatah. Good to see you. The days of Jacob's trouble, man. And if you're not grounded in this truth, right, you will be ferreted out. All right? Ferreted. You could have years in. You could be non-stop on the block, right? You could be grifting your brother. You could be making up false doctrine. Everybody's going to go through the testing process, right? Why would you put in years and years of work, right, and then not get the payoff? Is it because you're getting the payoff now, right? You set your treasures, you set your sights on treasures on the earth and not in the spirit. Paraphrasing that, tearing and destroying it. All right. 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of Jacob's trouble are at hand. Who is O my beloved said, hear, O my beloved? That's Jacob right there. So Jacob is being spoken to. So when he says the days of trouble are at hand, whose trouble? Nigga, your trouble, Jacob. So how is it gay? Jacob's trouble is gay to those that are going to take a chip and keep spending the money that they built up on this side. Because you think you're going to get out of Jacob's trouble because you got some money. Oh, I got a bunker, right? All we got to do is go to the purple and gold bunker, and we're going to be okay, while everybody else is up top catching hell. How stupid is that? How stupid is that? Most High didn't say go dig no goddamn bunker with the money that you took from your Faustian bargain. He didn't say that. So what's going to happen? Well, the air intake is going to get shut off. You're going to run out of water, and you're all going to die down for being wicked. All right, so that's no way out, right? That's why they call it the straight and narrow, nigga. Not Jacob's trouble is gay, right? No, Jacob's trouble is not gay. Jacob's trouble is the straight and narrow, and you gay niggas got to go through it too. Ones that ain't trying to see no trouble, you pre-tribulation rapture ass niggas. See? That's what you are. Pre-tribulation rapture is this. I don't want to see no pain. I ain't trying to go through the straight gate. Jacob's trouble is gay, so I ain't trying to go through the straight gate. No, you're going through the gay gate where you don't get touched. That's why it's called the straight and narrow, not a straight line. Okay? You know that a squiggly or a crooked line can be narrow too? Narrow means close. Doesn't mean straight. Straight line, S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. We talk about S-T-R-A-I-T. Meaning fucked up. Okay? Bad times. Straightness. In the siege and the straightness, nigga, you're gonna eat your child. Okay? Because the siege and the straightness are upon us. It's called Jacob's trouble. Okay, the times of trouble. Whose trouble? Nigga, your trouble. Okay, good trouble. According to Esau, the sword, this nigga can't wait for that trouble, right? He plays, the sword of the Lord plays a very important part in Jacob's trouble. All right, that's why niggas are trying to jump on board. Got my 501c3, and the mark of the beast is not the chip anymore, right? I see that. What say ye, Sakari? We haven't heard from you in a while. Mark of the beast still the chip? Or have you went full Nate? Have you went full IUIC? You got the 501c3, got the Unity Camp. Now all we got to do is get rid of the chip, and we get paid millions right here at the end. And in order to spend them, all you got to do is not sin. Take that chip, but just don't sin, and you can spend all your money. Isn't that what you're out promoting right now? That and forever, forever YouTube. We'll be on YouTube forever. Who said that? Nigga, YouTube's coming to an end. What did? I think it was the elder apostle Gabar said that. What are you gonna do after YouTube, which is coming to an end? All these platforms are being attacked right now. You got your boy Zuckerberg trying to come on the back end. Wasn't me, guys. It wasn't, nigga, you were in full complicity like you are right now, moving forward. So what's going to happen? That little feeble apology about they made me do it. Nigga, they're going to make you do it again. And people are getting mad. So what's going to happen to the YouTubers where your whole life, right, is views, likes, and monetize? That's your whole life. I'm somebody. Your God is YouTube. What happens when that comes to an end? Right? And you can't lie to the people and fool them and trick them no more. The elect are sealed, and there's nothing. Your job is over. All you got to do is spend what little money you made on your chip until this whole thing is over. Now you're going to catch that hell. Everybody's going to catch that hell. You might as well get a reward for it. Everybody's going to be put through the meat grinder. You might as well get a reward for it. You might as well set yourself up in the kingdom of heaven, since everybody's got to go through this hell and endure until the end. Everybody does. You might as well set you up a crown. You know, that would be my thinking. But then, guess what? You're already chosen. If you're of the elect, you're already chosen from the foundation of the earth. You're gonna go through some shit, but you're gonna be all right. Revelation 3 and 11. I believe. Yep. Revelation 3 and 11. Behold, I, Yahushua, come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. When a nigga tells you that Jacob's trouble is gay, right? When a nigga tells you that you can say yo play yo, when a nigga tells you that the Most High is not in the book, when a nigga tells you that Paul's writings are not authorized, when a nigga tells you that Yahushua is the Most High, it brings nothing but confusion in the 11th hour. You know we're about to get the fuck up out of here. Anybody that doesn't understand the level of sound doctrine, niggas cannot endure sound nothing right now. Right? You know what the Most High is doing is he's making anybody that's focused on a bag, he's making you focus on that bag even more. And in desperation, what we're seeing is niggas' bags are getting low, and they're like this, oh, I need a new hustle. And it's so much more important than the truth that you're seeing the hustle get pushed before the truth. They're not putting first the kingdom. They're putting first the hustle, because that's where their heart is. Okay? And we're seeing it. We're beginning to see it now. So you should know. You still got you brothers in these other camps, right? Man, if you're a man at all, if you got 2 nuts in your sack, you gotta look at this nigga and say, man, you are fucking tripping right now. All right? Did you just say that the 2/3 are not gonna die in this fire right now? You know what? I don't even know what these niggas believe. What do they believe? Other than that they can wear a hat and sell smell goods. What do they believe? They believe that YouTube is going to go on forever. So as long as I got my platform, I'm good. And I'll never have to be held responsible for all the turmoil and the chaos that I've sown throughout Yasharallah. That's a matter of record out there. What you niggas are out there doing. You call Al-Azhar. What the fuck is a guerrilla Hebrew? What the fuck is taking weapons to camp? Man. Know we're at the end. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, Al-Azhar. Thank you, Nathaniel 7. Thank you for letting us know we're at the end. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? So, as we come to the end of this thing, right, you must rely on your training. All right? The way to get through to the other side on the straight and narrow is your training, right? Things like agree with your adversary quick. That's gonna work wonders, right? A nigga don't know shit like that, right? Like the elder Ariala went into being submissive is not a bad thing, right? It's nothing to be ashamed of to be submissive, something like that, to that nature. These are the things that are going to get you through. The Most High loves shamefacedness. Okay? It's this devil that taught you how to be all hard so that the Most High could frown on your dumb ass and you lost. A nigga only has one selector. You got a whole selector and you only got one switch. And that's mean all the mean. Fear me. Nigga, nobody fears you. You scared. That false bravado, right, is all fear. when you should be fearing the Most High? What about your fear? Right? Manage your fear. What about balance? Sometimes you want people to fear you. Sometimes you know, show fear. Okay? And you got to be wise out here. You got to be wiser. Wisest, harmless wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Isaiah 19:15, 9 and 15. The water, Isaiah 9:15. I was just about to close the camp. I'll read a couple. The book of Isaiah 9 and 15. I hope I got this right. The ancient and honorable, he is the head. And the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. So, again, you brothers, this is the brother Damawathia. I believe it's from Orlando. Shalom to the brother. Yahbashim Yahshua Bashim Tatagash. IUIC, boy, First of all, if you're coming from IUIC because you woke up and found out that snake Nate was lying to you, and you want to come to GMS, we don't want you. All right? But if the Most High wants you in GMS, then, you know, who are we to stand in who are we to resist the Spirit or to stand, you know, to resist the Most High's will? All right? But you better be coming in, boy, humble, all right? Because we are all about what? We're all about order over here. Not that false bullshit that you guys are over there marching and shit like that. That don't mean you're in order. And you ain't even marching right. You're looking crazy out there, okay? Are you getting paid? You know, because armies, they get paid. Right? They want their money at the end of the day. Is that part of your regiment? Because you're not putting nothing into your spiritual bank account out there being carnal, marching with boots and fatigues on. That's no different than Sakari taking fucking guns to camp. Nigga, do you even hold camp? And I know you police ass niggas, some of you, right? You might not have it on the outside of your garment, but I bet you conceal. I bet you police in the IUIC are out there carrying concealed. I know you are, because that's how you get out. You niggas, you're not you're not the prophets. And if you claim Peter was admonished by Yahushua to put the weapon down. Meaning, don't use it. I'll still carry it. Why? If you ain't going to use it. Right? You're not trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua with all your heart. You're leaning unto your own understanding. Right? They that be with us are more than they that be with them. All right? Where's your faith at? Your faith is in this fucking gun that you got stashed. Right? With your army boots and your fatigues on, marching, calling out cadence like you're in some fucking army. Right? That is, you know what? You might as well call yourself INFAC. That's right off the back of INFAC. Niggas taking weapons to camp. INFAC, you stupid. What happened to INFAC? That ridiculous display of buffoonery niggardry. All it did was affect the gospel. You niggas don't know that? You carnal ass niggas still taking weapons In fact, was over years ago. You niggas are still taking weapons to camp. Man, I'm gonna work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, it's almost done. Read one more. The brother Damawathian. I was almost out of here. Okay, with the 16, I think I read 16 too. Let me read it again. I was almost out of here. Isaiah 9. Yep. Yep, I did read it. For the leaders of this people cause them to hurry. Take me right back to Nate. Salaki. The water to the brother. It feels good to this is fellowshipping for me, right? And I thank the water to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for just allowing me to continue on and I appreciate the position. I would love to have a brother out here or a whole camp or whatever, but I appreciate whatever. Wherever I'm at, I'm still in there, and Lord willing, we endure until the end. The most important thing is that we endure until the end, man. And the real tests are about to start. So your training, okay, you must rely on your training. That's what's going to get you through. What is your training? Never trust your enemy. Agree with your adversary quickly. These are the things that are going to get you through this thing. Be ye even as pilgrims. What does it mean to be a pilgrim? It means you need a good pair of boots. And I don't mean that literally. I mean, get ready to walk. Get ready to be out in the elements. Get your mind right. Okay? It's not going to be comfortable. All right? Take joy. Prepare thyself for temptation. Take joy in sleeping, on the rock. You got to think about Jacob, our forefather Jacob. Slept on the pillow, on the rock pillow, if I'm not mistaken. That was Jacob after he wrestled the angel. Okay? You got to sleep on the concrete. You ain't got no pillow. That's called being uncomfortable. You got to get your head ready for that. Hungry, hopeless. How do you move beyond those things? The comforter. All right? You got to know how to comfort yourself. Psalm 44. Psalm 44. Water, brother. Book of Psalm, chapter 44 and 6. I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Man, and we all got a pocket knife, You got a little pocket knife. But that, none of that. Your gun. What? The Most High? Nigga, do you know what a pop and a click is? You could die so easy. You gotta know how to shoot the thing. The devil knows how to shoot better. The devil can outgun you. The devil knows that he knows his weapon. The devil cleans his weapon all day. Right? He's better than you with that. That's not your weapon, it's his. Here's your weapon, nigga, you stupid carnal nigga. Is there more of that? That's what it was. So, 44 and 6. Read it again. Psalm 44 and 6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me, but thou hast saved us from our... See, there it is right there. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. Going back to what? Okay? Pharaoh. All right? The Most High is going to put down Pharaoh for us. We didn't fight out there crossing the Red Sea. We were being saved. We didn't knuckle up to Pharaoh. All right? The Most High fought for us. He sent his son. The angels are there, dropping manna from heaven. Nigga, everything, we're being taken care of. All right? You're leaning unto your own understanding. You're not trusting in the Most High with all your heart and soul. That's it. I'm going to stop right here. But that's excellent. I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. This sword. Okay? That's talking about a carnal sword. Our weapons of war are not carnal, but spiritual, to the pulling down of strongholds. Man, you don't trust in your real weapon. Okay, you don't trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who's going to fight for you. All right? And these are the things that you got to remember when you go to be carnal, right? Don't. All right? When you go to fight the police and try to run, don't agree with your adversary quickly. When trouble comes, the first thing, your first thought, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Those are the things you got to be working on right now. It shouldn't be a whole 15 minutes after trouble gets there. Oh, call on the name of the Lord. No, that's the instantly. When trouble comes and you instantly call on the name of the Lord, you're doing good. Those are the things that you should be, calibrating. You got to calibrate yourself, right? The response time that it takes you from an accident, right? Or road rage. Road rage come, motherfucker knocking you like this. Immediately, usually, how about you now? Deliver me from this situation. It could turn into something bad. And here it is, 15 minutes later, then it occurs to you that you should be calling on the... No, you got to calibrate yourself. The moment you hear, you're startled, how about you say a little prayer to you, call on the name, invoke the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua instantly. Therefore, whatever demon is on the guy that's knocking on it is immediately going to say, oh. So we got to calibrate ourselves. I got to calibrate myself. Okay. My response time, right, on calling on the name of the Lord should be instant, and it's not, and I know that. I got to get better at that. So I challenge all brothers to the same, your response time on calling on the name of the Lord should be instant. It should, even 30 seconds. Oh, I should have called on the name of the Lord. Took you that long? Okay, you got to walk the walk. I do. All right. So with that, we hope that let's just read this on the way out. I read my on the way out scriptures already. So I think I did this last week. So this is 1 Peter 4 and 7. Right? How do you get out? But the end of all things, 1 Peter 4 and 7, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. All right? So I want to say the water to the brother Dambawathian all the way in Florida, the water for coming to the channel and chiming in and bringing our precept. That just makes my whole camp. The water to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the brother Damawathia, the water, the Aquat that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest, to the 1/3, 144,000 the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. What the hell? Shalom, Akim. Shalom, Yasharallah of God, Gad. Shalom.